Thank you so much for your precious time here. Thank you so much for deciding to hang out with me today. And a lot of times we might feel really off, like in a way where we feel anxious, like there's some kind of heaviness on our chest. And inside our mind we keep figuring it out. And sometimes it might seem like we figured out a certain situation inside our life. And it might seem like, okay, I almost figured it out. Yet there's still so much tension and heaviness upon your chest. But other times you go through the same situation and you don't experience that at all. And the reason why this is very interesting to me is that, as you already know, if you ever hung out with me, that our feelings are created from three things mainly from the world, from the body signals, and from the brain's prediction. Yet here, my brain's prediction, even though I predicted that situation to not be the worst, my brain likely predicted based on my body it be tense. And what's most mind-blowing is that sometimes the most boring, stupid things change our thoughts, how we think, how we feel about our stuff. And I was just laying down and I had suddenly out of nowhere, I had so much anxiety and everything inside me. I was like, what the actual fuck is this? And of course, many bad thoughts started to appear also about my channel, about anything. Like my channel is the worst ever and it's so disgusting and I should delete it. And people will just stone me. People will wish me to unalive myself because it's just so horrible. And I was like, wait, my content is about happiness, is about our feelings, how we feel inside our soul. So I was like, okay, let me step outside for fresh air so I can breathe fresh air. I took magnesium, I got some potassium from mineral water, I got water, normal water, some glucose. So I breathed the fresh air and suddenly, as I laid down, my thoughts about life, about my current situations got completely different, more calmer. The anxiety wasn't as high. Yet nothing in my life changed. Nothing about that situation changed. Yet I started interpreting that situation differently. And the thing is, we think one of the most boring stuff is to take care of our bodies. We think it's so boring and cringe and awkward. And like, especially I remember as a teenager or a couple of years back, when somebody would tell me like, oh, just go out and walk, I would be like, what the fuck? Walking outside will never ever help my thoughts ever. Never. Like, what the fuck it has to do with my feelings and my problems, the walk. But as you already know, your thoughts, feelings, and happiness is heavily, heavily dependent on your body signals. Heavily. And when your brain gets more energy, when your body signals get more balance, your brain won't only have more fuel for your thoughts, feelings, mood, etc., but your brain might even have more fuel to resolve stuff, to solve stuff, and to decide. And like, the thing is, the worst part is that our brain never ever makes us see it in that way. Our brain and our thoughts work in a way like, this is happening in my life, therefore I feel this way. But it never goes and tells us, this is bad about my body, therefore this stuff feels like this to me. And also, one of the things that really mind blew me was breathing alone. Because we know oxygen is a huge fuel for our thoughts, feelings, and happiness. Fresh oxygen, etc. Breathing. And heartbeat, let's say you get a nicotine pouch, chewing tobacco, and your heart speeds up. There's a chance you will get anxiety or worse thoughts about your life, that your situation suddenly started to speak worse to you. And I'm not discouraging anyone from their addictions. It's your stuff and it can calm you, it can do whatever to you. It's your personal thing. Like, your heart alone, the speed of your heart alone can change your thoughts, feelings, and happiness. And when you breathe deeply and then release it, you're lowering the carbon dioxide in your blood, you're helping your heart speed, you're helping your nervous system. Like, it sounds like the most boring thing ever and the most useless thing, like deep breath. But deep breath alone affects like 4 body signals, which is crazy. And there are hundreds of body signals that affect our thoughts, feelings, mood, happiness. But like, it's just so weird that so many boring things and awkward things like deep breaths, of course, is not awkward, but it was for me when I was a teenager, can literally change our galaxy of our feelings and happiness, etc. Like, what the fuck? Thank you so much for your precious time, truly, from the bottom of my heart. Feel free to hang out with me even more and explore our thoughts, happiness, life, etc. But absolutely no pressure. Take care, especially take care. And I can't wait to catch you soon.